Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome to Dyson Sphere Program, a game that's currently in early access and is basically Factorio in space. I mean, I know that Factorio is set in space, but like it actually features planet that you can go to other planets, and all the planets are spheroid rather than being a flat map. Like you can go around on them, and look, it's Factorio on spheres. That's all you need to know. So you've got to build production chains, mine resources, get your logistics on, do research, develop things that you already know about, but apparently you need to research. So we're going to dive in with a new game. This is our, let's actually run this a few times. This is our lovely area. We start off in the middle. Ooh, that's a big giant. Well, it's a big giant. Giant is kind of in the name. And then we've got a blue giant over here. Nice. Okay, we start off at a normal star though. So, G-type. Hello. 11 of them. A lot of B-types down there. So, we start off flying around a little pod, going to a planet that we're going to start setting up our very first factory on. Also, I do love the music choice in this intro bit.
The actual universe. You may find it's different from our homeland. Should you be able to adapt to the laws of physics in a short time, I am your advisor.
Oh,
yeah. Will help you through this mission.
Badass music choice. And I know that, you fly past the star, it's not meant to rumble because it's space, but I still appreciate that. That's cool.
Cosmo and the pioneer of the Dyson Sphere Program, you will explore this cluster step by step.
Cosmo, we work for a magazine. Very well.
To provide energy for the center brain to maintain homeland, starting from scratch. I have chosen a designated planet for you to start the mission, which has necessary resources for initial development. Now please drive the space capsule to the planet.
Drive the space capsule. Okay. Ater Sassini. I mean, it doesn't actually look like we need to drive it there. I'm pretty sure we're going to hit it. Can we not? We can go away. We'll choose to land here because the person asked us very nicely. And I do think that the way you fly into the planet is kind of funny. Because you expect to turn around and slow down or something. But instead, you just go perpendicular. And then again, I did say it's the actual universe and physics may differ. So fair's fair. I mean, if I'm complaining about physics, I'm pretty sure those trees are technically just about outside the atmosphere looking at them. So I don't think I get to complain about physics, do I? Also, welcome to our character. We're playing Bumblebee.
This is Icarus.
It's Bumblebee.
A lightweight industrial mecha with powerful functionality. You can use the arrow keys or right-click on the destination to control its movement.
Hi, thank you.
In this mission, you will manipulate Icarus to travel beyond the stars and create miracles.
Great. So the background on this is that a Dyson Sphere, if you don't know what a Dyson Sphere is, it's a megastructure. A Dyson Sphere basically captures the entire output of a star. It's just a giant shell around a star. Oh, right, let's recycle the space capsule. So the idea is that humanity has just uploaded their minds into a computer, and we need more power to make the computer more awesome. And so we need to build Dyson Spheres to capture more power from other stars to make our computer more awesome. Basically, we need a massive gaming rig.
You receive several items after recycling the space capsule. Click the inventory button in the lower right corner of the screen to open the cabin to view them.
Okay, so we've got some stuff, including some fuel cells. Very nice. But we're probably want to not use them. We're probably going to save them. This is iron. There are, trees for wood. There's coal, which is above the ground. Fair enough.
You can hold down mouse middle button drag to rotate the angle of view.
Thank you.
Or slide the mouse wheel to zoom in and out.
And then there's also stone, which is called a stone vein, but it's not really. It's just sitting on top. And then somewhere else there's copper. There's also stuff like crude oil. So you can kind of get it. It's very much the standard sort of Factorio vibe going on here. Once we've got enough coal oil. Coal oil? Coal oil? Coal oil? Coal oil? What?
will be done automatically when complete any technology research. Click the technology tree button at the bottom right of the screen to open the technology tree and activate a research.
Well, we're going to research electromagnetism, which allows us to actually build mines and wind turbines and Tesla towers, which allow us to transmit power wirelessly. I was going to say power wirelessly, and I was like, that's so wrong. Look, words, I maintain words are hard, okay? Language is a miraculous and marvelous thing, and we take it for granted, and therefore I feel that screwing up... Yeah, okay, I'm just trying to come up with reasons that I can justify sucking at my own language. I only speak the one properly. People who speak more than one language are always amazing to me. Okay, so we have a core.
Energy is required in all mecha activities. If it is depleted,
Thank
the
you.
activities will be restricted.
I get it.
You can click the mecha panel button at the
That's
bottom
great.
right of the screen to open the mecha panel and resupply fuel into the fuel chamber.
So, yeah, we have a core. We have a certain amount of energy. It will go down during different uses that we can use. Like, we can make stuff, we can move, we can mine. All of that uses energy. But we can obviously get energy a bit faster by using fuel. And we're going to use some of that coal we got earlier. And just going to split it up so it gets burnt a little bit more quickly. There we go. Right. We need to make stuff. So we need to make 10 of these, which they look like magnetic coils. Yes. Those use copper, and I think that's some sort of like iron band. So yes, we use iron to make a magnet, and then we wrap, obviously, wire around it. Magnetic coil. Okay. So to make 10 of these. So let's make 10. In the meantime, let's just go mine some coal. Because, you know, I don't like the idea of running out of power and dying. Okay, 5 left, 4 left, 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay, so now we have mines, we have Tesla towers, and we have wind turbines.
You have created a mining machine to achieve ore collecting automation. Pick it
We need
up from
copper.
the inventory or select it on gathering of construction menu to build it.
So we have one already because the game is kind. This is probably an easy place to put it down because there's like a lot here and it's kind of a nexus of a few different areas. So we'll place it here, and
You can use the R key to rotate the mining machine for covering more veins.
it's very kind of you. Thank
The
you.
more veins covered, the faster the ores will be gathered. If you want to ignore grid snapping, try holding down the shift key.
That will get us the most. It's not gonna cover everything, but we can always cover it with more. The more like blobs that we cover with this, the more we'll get. So, and then we need to power it. So let's put down.
One of your production facilities is not powered. You need to keep it within the power coverage area and supply it with power facilities
There we
in order to maintain its normal works.
So this is actually digging like incredibly quick compared to what we
You have
do.
established your first power grid. Not all power facilities has its power supply area. Use the Tesla tower to extend the area of the power grid.
Yeah, and Tesla towers basically like power poles, except they don't even use wires. They're wireless. They use microwaves, which, fun story, Tesla genuinely talked about. Oh, and yes, we should most definitely power up. Let's just use, whoops, the wrong one. 100, and we'll split this into stacks of 25. Oh, and it's full already. That's one thing you'll definitely find if you're just using mines in the very early game. Tend to run out. Yeah, let's close all of these. Right, we're looking for copper. Here it is. Okay. We need to get ourselves a circuit board. To do that, we need to mine. So I guess we're back to mining normally. Get ourselves some copper. Then we'll set up a mine. We'll just build the one for now. We'll place it. Whoops. That was the wrong button. Okay. Where's the best, like, rotation for this? I don't think we can get more than, like, 5. I mean, we can get 6 there. It feels off to miss that one, but let's just get the 6. Now, this needs power as well. The issue is that we would need to build, like, a whole ton of Tesla towers to bring power down. So we're just going to build a wind turbine and power it locally. We'll have to hook up everything eventually with, like, power poles and stuff. But for now, let's go with this. There we go. Nice. How are we doing in terms of fuel? Plenty of fuel left. Okay. While we head north, can we build another 2 mines? Yes. Get coal out of there. And then we're going to want to put down for this iron. Right. And 6. Oh, no, that is... I think that's 7. Take it. Oop. And I think you're gonna need to do a bit of... Like, yeah, we don't have enough to make... Oh, we do. Just enough. Just enough to make ourselves another turbine. That turbine will power this, and then we should be good except for stone. There's stone over here. Can I swap location of them? Yeah. Great. Let's do some more tech. We have logistics and metallurgy. Let's do logistics first. This gives us, like, belts and stuff. And then after that, can we, like, queue that up? Yeah, we'll do metallurgy. Yeah, that's probably the first 2 steps to do. So we will need circuit boards and cogs. Is there a way to, like, build more than 1 per click? No. I max that at 10 anyway. But, oh, 20? Well. And then we want to build 10 of you. Right, well, it does that. We'll go check on our other things down here. Because, obviously, we've just filled them up. Way too quick. Come on, get into range. There we go. And then produce another 10, and another 10, and another 10. I don't mind building extras of these things because we'll use them in basic production anyway. So I'm just going to go and grab a little bit of stone. And you can see that now we are slowly going through our research. It's not going to be particularly fast research because we're doing it on our person rather than like a research lab. And also, you know, the building's relatively slow. But getting there. We must be a very fancy bit of technology. Like, the things that we can do in buildings, admittedly, the buildings do it far faster, but you can do so much inside just this mech, apparently. Like, we can refine metals and make them into fancy ingots. Yeah, we are currently doing... Yeah, okay. So we've got that.
You have received the sorter and the conveyor belt.
Lovely.
Which can achieve full automation. Use the conveyor belt to transport the piled up ores from the mining machine. And the sorter can deliver the ores from the conveyor belt to the smelter for automatic smelting.
Well, guess what we're about to research? Smelters. We'll also want to get ourselves some Tesla towers. So let's queue up probably like 20 of them, because those are going to be important for us to be able to transfer power. We also only have 3 wind farms. I'd like to increase that number, but we're going to need probably much more iron, I think, for that. Let's get this up to like 10. We've got 3 wind farms. Well, I guess wind turbines. They're not farms. A farm is a collection. Whatever. Let's add like another 7 to that. Get up to 10. So... It's not 7. I'm doing a lot of pocket crafting. I know, it's a sin. How dare I? Well, I am. So just that's what's happening, mate. Gonna have to deal with it. Now, again, this is early access, so there's a lot of stuff that isn't in the game yet, but it is quite playable right now, as you can see. You know, weird that having an early access game that's pretty playable. Huh. A little rippling on the ocean isn't bad. Right, there we go. Smelter. Perfect. Right. How is our production still going? Might take a little while. I was going to build smelters. Let's build 3 oh, coal doesn't need a smelter, obviously. That would be weird if coal needed a smelter. Let's build 3 smelters for each of these. That way we can make iron into iron plates and, well, is it iron ingots or plates? Ingots. Okay. And then we can make copper into copper ingots. And also 3 for the stone, because, well, it's rock and we make it into stone blocks or something. Like, we actually have to heat it up. So we'll queue that up as well. But the smelter will... Yeah, I know we can build the smelter. What do you think I'm doing? It's somewhere over in the far distance. Stone. Made from stone ores? What? Stone ore? That... I am very confused by that. Stone ore. Look, it's the actual universe. Physics may differ. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, look how... Look at that. That looks pretty. That looks especially pretty with the gas giant over there. And the sun rising. Okay, lovely. Right. Yeah, I know I can build stuff. Right. We're almost up to these, so I guess we'll just cut forwards a little bit. Okay, so we have ourselves some smelters and some power pylons. So let's start doing this. Now, we could put the smelters pretty much anywhere, provided we can get, like, the transportation to them. Production, smeltery. I have 12 in the end? I guess I built 12 in the end. A row, like, here. I think for the copper, we'll put the road down below. So why don't we go 1, 2,
you built a smelter,
3.
which can smelt basic materials, such as iron ingots and copper ingots automatically. While you want to make the raw materials and products get in and out of it autonomously, you need to use sorters and conveyor belts.
Thank you, AI head person. Right, power. Let's attach everything to power poles. We'll probably need to go through this and make some major adjustments later on. Because right now, the power's going to be complaining a lot.
You have done building the first power transmission facility. Tesla Tower. It can carry out short-distance wireless power transmission and expand the power supply area of the power grid.
Okay.
Click on it to view the current power grid information.
Technically this last one in the chain isn't powered, so put one there as we go towards this stone.
You have a building without recipe set.
Yes,
Please
I know.
select the recipe you want.
Don't worry.
After selecting the recipe, you can use the less than key to copy the recipe and the greater than key to paste the next building that needs to set the same recipe.
And then I guess we'll bring it over to here. Done. And now they share those 3 wind farms. Admittedly, like, those 3 are not going to be enough to really power anything, but we've got plenty more we can place as well. So we'll just place a load up here. You can't place them too closely together because they steal each other's wind or something. So we'll just do this. There we go. And they've actually connected in a couple places, so plenty of power. And while we're here, we'll grab that coal. And we need to fuel up, or we will die. So since we've got plenty of stacks, let's just put 2 stacks in. Right. Now, to get stuff into here, we're going to want to put down a...
When putting a conveyor belt,
Thank you,
all
conveyor
you
belt.
need to do is determine the starting point and the end point of it. In addition, use the up arrow key to lift up 1 level, and use the down arrow key to drop down 1 level after the conveyor belt is lifted.
It can go up
Press
and
Keypad
down.
0 to reset the construction height of the conveyor belt to the ground. If you don't want the conveyor belt to be attached to the building, you can try holding down the shift key.
So then we need to put down a sorter, which will
The sorter is a transportation connector of cargo
Take
to
stuff.
facilities. It will automatically transport them as long as the supply facility and the receiving facility are
Oh, that one's a
matched.
bit longer. You know what? I'm gonna... Chew. Chew. There we go. Didn't break stuff. Don't look at me. Oh, I guess it is just like that because it's on a corner. Is this going to bug me? Yes. Is it important? No. Does that mean I don't care? No. It's still going to bug me, so... Well, instead... Oh, we out of... Yeah, we need to make loads more of these. We're going to be using plenty! Okay, got like 60 of them. So we'll connect this up by going a little bit further along, and that should solve that. Mate, hour... I'm taking your time. Yeah, give me my belts. Oh, no, I built 60 of them, and each gives me 3, I think. I guess I'll have 180. I'll survive for a while. Just gotta get through our cogs. Give me my cogs. Give me my cogs. Give me my cogs. There we go. And then sorter. I guess we should also build more sorters, because that's the thing. Maybe we'll cancel some of these. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and queue those up. So, oh, that doesn't have power. Well, the whole power scheme doesn't seem to be going too well. Let's remove that one. Dismantle. Power. There. That should get both of them. So, these sorters we can set a filter. It's only iron, so I don't really care. And then this can have a recipe. We're going to tell it to be iron ingots, and then we'll just copy.
After selecting the recipe, you can use the less than key to copy the recipe, and the greater than key to paste the next building that needs to
And there we
set
go.
the same recipe.
Ooh, yeah, we're over half our consumption, despite the fact we just did a big increase. Okay. Right, down here. You know, we'll do this bit first. One, 2, 3. Right, so the sword is going to take the... Come on. There we go. Copper and make copper ingots. And then we will copy, paste, paste. Beautiful. And now we have copper ingots and iron ingots being made pretty fast, actually. Oh, insufficient power supply? Okay, well, that's going to slow us down. No. Don't slow down. Keep going. I've only just expanded. Oh, fine. I guess we make more of them. Luckily, we have a whole load of, like, ingots just lying around now that we can just pick up from places. Like here. Almost 100 of them. Same here. Same here. I know I'm going to regret saying this, but I'm like, oh my god, we've got so many ingots. Who could use this many? Half an hour later. I wish I had more ingots. That's how it always goes in like a Factorio-like game. Because you're not meant to pocket craft forever, so that's going to be changing relatively soon. However, I think this is a good place to leave it for today. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, give it a like and a, you know, comment, because that helps the algorithm. Also helps me know if you want to see more of Dyson Sphere Program. You can always go check out the Discord. That will link down below. link.ee/EnterElysium. That'll take you to like my Discord and stuff. If you want to go and check that out. Also, you can follow all my streams and videos on there because there's an announcement channel. If you'd prefer to be a bit more Russian roulette, happy-go-lucky, maybe never hear about my videos, then you can always subscribe using the subscribe button and then the 3 different types of bell icon if you choose. That's also down below. I've been EnterElysium. Let me know what you think of Dyson Sphere Program. We've just got set up, and I think the next step is to start routing these into, well, firstly, probably just a chest so that we have a place to collect them, but then automated crafting and automated research, because then we won't have to click the research button ever again. That'll make me very, very happy. Stay shiny.